Hello, this is Goku Futasum 1, your friendly Pokemon. Here's my Pokeball. I don't need it. I'm a free Pokemon. Free Pokemon. With that said, next week is a Pokemon Presents. Most likely 10th generation will not be talked about, but people are thinking that that's going to happen next year. But what else happens next year is the 30th anniversary. The reason I'm here is I have an idea that nobody is talking about. A concept that nobody has thought of that I'm aware of. A concept that can blend the old with the new into one package that ultimately brings us to something amazing. And that is a fifth region in their conceptual Japanese area. I looked up and I have like an idea of what that region could be. I'm not from Japan. I have not been from Japan. So I don't really want to talk about what region that could possibly be. I'd rather people in the comments say, what could that be? What could a fifth region, because we got Kanto, we got Johto, we got Hoenn, and I'm forgetting the fourth one, but a fifth one. And the reason why this could blend old with new is they could do what they did with Johto and actually include all four regions. Not fully playable, like you can't go to the gyms or something. Maybe you can, but they wouldn't be like fully accessible. But this could be the concept people have been wanting, to where these regions are accessible and you can explore them, but then you have this new central area with brand new Pokemon. Is this a crazy idea? Could this be what they're planning? The reason why I think this is a potential concept, even if it's not as large in scope as I'm envisioning, is going back to the old for an anniversary, but while doing something new, is an idea a lot of companies like to do. You can give a refreshing take. The Final Fantasy VII Remake is kind of doing that concept, where we're getting the old game, but with new ideas and new concepts. And the game has been blown up into this bigger, more interesting world. Not that it's necessarily better, but it is bigger. And so, potentially, we could get that with Pokemon. So this is just a concept. This is just an idea. But what could the game be? And so many people are talking about other regions, other conceptual ideas for regions. And I do think we are going to get another U.S. region. We've got the fifth generation was the first one, which was essentially New York and New Jersey. We're definitely going to get something in the future of that. I absolutely think so. Maybe a region that has some of the upper states that could represent like area that could also have part of their version of Canada. That would be interesting. But yet again, we're not talking about that. Do you guys like the idea of going back to the original part of it? And apparently there is a central area that actually connects to those that could actually be the fifth area. So, hey, am I crazy? Is this a crazy notion, or could this be what they're planning? Something similar. Now, most think that we are not going to get any information on the next year's game in this presentation. I think we actually are, because this is the 10th anniversary. So this is huge. This is massive. This is big. So I do think we are going to get a tease. I think it's just going to be a tease. I think it's going to be enough for us to dissect it but not know it. Maybe it's going to be the starters. That would be interesting. But I do think we are going to get a little bit of a tease at that end for what the 10th generation will be. And people are talking about doing another version of Johto. This would be better. Do what Johto did. Why do we remember Johto? Because we could go to Kanto. Do that, but in a much bigger way. So what do you guys think? Am I crazy? Am I onto something? This was Goku for Some One. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. and I'll be here next time. Not as a Pokemon, unfortunately.